may I now invite for the keynote address the Vice President of Agape Christian Ministries, Founder, Chief Executive Officer of Funke Felix-Adejumo Foundation. Please put your hands together for Dr. Funke Felix-Adejumo.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of Ondo State, Arábìnrin Betty Akeredolu, the executive members of Wives of Ondo State officials, esteemed guests, the wonderful Foundation for Wives of Ondo State officials committee, distinguished men and women that are here today. Araba, I honor you. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today with profound gratitude for the honor of delving into the theme of living a life of purpose. My heartfelt thanks to Her Excellency, the First Lady of Ondo State, Arábìnrin Betty Akeredolu, and the organizers for this remarkable opportunity. Living a life of purpose transcends mere existence. It is the very heartbeat of our being, a reason that fuels our journey through life. Allow me to share a piece of my own journey, a journey that unfolded over 60 years ago in the face of adversity. I grew up in a community where the birth of a girl child was often considered a futile endeavor. The judgment and disdain cast upon my father for embracing and nurturing a girl child were palpable. Yet, in the midst of this, I learned to soar. When I was born, people gathered to weep for my parents. A girl, what can she ever become? My father tells me, you are better than 7 sons. This is one of the reasons why I'm celebrating the First Lady today. Not just because she's the wife of the executive governor, but because she invests into the girl child, which is the future of our world. From the rejection I faced to the celebration I now experience, my journey epitomizes the transformative power of purpose. Purpose, when embraced, has the extraordinary capacity to dismantle societal norms and prejudices. When you are born as a girl child, you have a minimum of 11 barriers to deal with. Societal barriers, religious barriers, self-imposed barriers, barriers from other girl children, historical barriers, just because you were born a girl child. It not only changes the trajectory of individual lives, but also challenges the collective mindset, fostering a community where every individual, regardless of gender, is recognized for their inherent worth. The challenges that I faced were real, and the road was tough. Yet, in the face of adversity, I found strength. resilience, and a determination to rise above the limitations imposed by societal expectations. The rejection I faced became the catalyst for a journey that is now celebrated. Last year, April, I was privileged to receive an award from the Commonwealth family of outstanding contribution to the empowerment of women in the Commonwealth. It's a good place to clap if you are not jealous. Thank you. That is to say, your background does not mean that your back should be on the ground. I read stories about Araba, of how and when and where he was born. It's all over the internet. So you have no excuse to fulfill your... Oh, if not that my husband is not Araba. Oh, if not that my husband is not. You have it on your inside as a girl child to fulfill your purpose. And please note that when we talk about purpose, it's not about title. It's not about holding the microphone. It's not about having a pulpit as your platform. There are pulpits everywhere, not only in the church, not only in the mosque. As a teacher, your pulpit is in the classroom. As a medical person, as a nurse, as a pharmacist, your pulpit is there. As a caterer, your pulpit is there. You are not disadvantaged for being a woman. Something is shifting in our world today. For the first time, fathers are now investing intentionally into their children, particularly the girl children. What a beautiful thing to behold. Therefore, as women, stop standing behind, stand beside. That is where you belong. When God created you, he didn't take the bone from the back of the man. He took it from the side. We're not competing with the men. We are complementing them. So please, use your position purposefully. There are examples everywhere. Let my story be a testament to the resilience that resides within each and every one of us. It is a tale. My story is a tale of inspiration, motivation, and the unwavering belief that our unique journeys, though fraught with challenges, can lead us to extraordinary destinations. As we explore the practical steps towards living a purposeful life, let us remember that societal norms may attempt to define us as women, but our purpose empowers us to redefine those norms and carve our own path. In this journey, we are not alone. Though and through shared stories, shared struggles, and shared triumphs, we weave a tapestry of connection that transcends societal expectations. Together, we become a powerful force for positive change. Just before I take my seat, let me mention the following things that will help you as a man and as a woman to fulfill your purpose. Number one, know yourself. Know yourself. You are not an appendage. You are not a parasite. Know yourself. You are special. You are not a biological accident. You are not a mistake. God was intentional when he created you. know yourself. Number 2, examine your life. An unexamined life is not worth living. That's what Socrates says. So once in a while, Sila, sit down and think. When nobody is there, there are 2 people you cannot lie to. You cannot lie to God, your maker, and you cannot lie to yourself. Sit down and think. Am I really on course? Am I fulfilling my purpose? Because life is essentially a privilege. You are there today, you may not be there tomorrow. Somebody was there before you came. So keep examining. If I die today, what accounts will I give? Who will go to bed thanking God for me? Examine yourself. Number 3, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You are not inferior to anybody. I'm a woman of faith. The Bible guides my life. Job chapter 12 and verse number 3 says it. You are not inferior to anybody. They may know some things that you don't know, but there is a portal of knowledge that you have that they don't have. So please walk not with pride, but with your shoulders square. What you don't have today, you will have it tomorrow. You are not inferior to anybody. Invest in yourself. I went back for my first degree after 4 children. I'll be 61 in January. I went back to school to study law at 61 because I want to speak for women. Invest in yourself. It's never too late. Thank you. Don't just sit down at home having kids. Do something with your life. Invest into yourself. Improve on yourself. Your husband cannot be speaking politics and speaking from that height, and you're speaking tomatoes. No, do something with your life. Please do. Number 5, turn your obstacles to stepping stones. Is it because people are not telling you their stories? You think Akeredolu does not have stories to tell you? Do we even want to talk about the tongues of men when you are in a position of authority? Do we want to talk about betrayal? Do we want to talk about people that will say, we thank God for you, we thank God for you, but behind you, you know what they are doing? Is it not human beings we are dealing with? But you will face obstacles. Face front. Elevated people will always be criticized by frustrated people. Face front. And you know one thing? People that don't like you watch you secretly. So give them more movies to watch. They don't like you. They tear you down, but they go online to look for you. They ask questions about you. If you must cry, don't cry in their presence. Cry in your bedroom and wipe your tears and make your face up and do shakara. Let them know that you don't even have any problem. Number 6, refuse distractions. Number 7, walk with the wise. Who is your mentor? You need people that are before you, they will stretch you. You need people that are beside you, they will encourage you. You need people that are behind you, they will ask you questions and put you on your toes so that you continue to stretch yourself. You need all these people in your life. Walk with the wise. You look like what you look at. Stop walking with people that are not adding value to you. Number 8, help other people to rise. Life is not just about you. Help other people to rise. There are widows. There are orphans like Be More. You may not be a first lady, but please, whatever little you have, sometimes just 10,000 naira can make a difference. Some of you have in your wardrobes dresses, outfits you have not worn in 6 months, and every morning you are there greeting those dresses. How are you? Every Sunday you go late to church because you have too many dresses. Those dresses are the Christmas wears for some people. Be a blessing. Empty something. Give to Babialas, give to widows, give to others. Help people to rise. You are in a position of authority today. Stop hiding people's files and pushing them down. They may need, or your children may need their help tomorrow. Help other people to rise. This is how to live and fulfill our purposes. And number 9, just 2 more. perpetuate your purpose. Don't let it die with you. Don't wait till you can hold the mic. Don't wait till you can go for World Economic Summit. And finally, choose to be thankful and happy. Life will give you lemons. Make lemonades out of them. Unhappiness is one of the causes of cancer. Women, we have enough reasons to be unhappy. You want to think about mother-in-law, you want to think about sister-in-law, you want to think about daughter-in-law, you want to think about this, you want to think about that. You have 1,001 reasons why you should not be happy. It is a choice. Wake up in the morning, hail yourself. I saw the first lady with this traditional something. She was just, you two go get one. Fan yourself. Hail yourself. Yes. You think it's easy to be married? You think it's easy to give your body to a man? You think it's easy to stand beside a man and see him succeed? You think it's easy to raise 3 children, 2 children? Some of you are even single parents. You think it's easy? So when you are climbing the stairs once in a while, pat yourself on the back and say, "Omo, well done." Rub your head and say, "Baby girl, you are doing well." Choose to be happy. Enjoy your life. Chop life. I will see you at the top. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No one would have expected anything else. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Funke Felix-Adejumo. Let's put our hands together for her. And in the next 3 minutes, Wumi will summarize what she said. Okay, before that, presentation of a plaque to her by the First Lady of Ondo State. Thank you very much. Well done, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, so we take the translations quickly, 3 minutes. Then we move to the next item on the agenda.
Thank you. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun tí a ṣẹ̀gbọ́ tán láti ẹnu Reverend Funke Felix-Adejumo, wọ́n ní inú wọn dùn gan gidi láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àkòrí ìtọ́dún yìí tí a mọ̀ sí gbígbé ayé tó ní ìdí àti ìtumọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ àṣàyàn wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ gan, wọ́n ní táwọn bá ní káwọn mẹ́nu lé orí báwọn gan ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ lòmíì gan á kàn wò pé kò sí nǹkan kan fóun ni, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní nínú gbogbo wàhálà yìí, nínú gbogbo ìkọ̀sílẹ̀ yìí, nínú gbogbo nǹkan táwọn fojú kò pátápátá yìí, wọ́n ní nínú rẹ̀ náà làwọn ti rí pé rárá o, àwọn gan gbọ́dọ̀ mókè, àwọn gan gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ èèyàn pàtàkì láyé, àwọn gan gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ èèyàn tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn gan máa wò pé mo fẹ́ wo àwòkọ́ṣe ẹni yìí láti dé òkè tí mo fẹ́ dé yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n a rí pé púpọ̀ nínú àwọn èèyàn nísìn àwọn nǹkan kéékèèké tá a bá dojúkọ a ti wò pé kò sí nǹkan kan fún wa mọ́, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní kẹ́ má jẹ́ ká rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá à ń dojúkọ yìí pátápátá ó kàn dàbí ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì wọ́n ní stepping stones, ó dàbí àwọn ọ̀nà tó rí gúrugùru ní. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti wo ọ̀nà tó rí gúrugùru yìí tó ń wò pé kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ gba bíbà ìkọjá, ó túmọ̀ sí wípé ẹ̀yìn lèèyàn máa wà. Wọ́n ní ṣùgbọ́n nínú gbogbo eléyìí àwọn rí i pé àwọn máa mókè, wọ́n dẹ̀ mókè ń báyìí, wọ́n wá rí i pé nǹkan ọ̀nà táwọn gbà yìí ló wá jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn gan máa yòǹbó wọn lénìí, ló jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn gan tẹ̀lé máa sọ pé èèyàn lẹ́ni yẹn. Wọ́n tún wá sọ síwájú torí àkókò wa, wọ́n ní àwa obìnrin, wọ́n ní kẹ́ má jẹ́ ká ríra wa bí èèyàn lásán. Wọ́n tún wá ṣàpèjúwe pé ńgbà tí Ọlọ́run tó dá Ádámù, wọ́n ní ó wá dá obìnrin pé kò dá láti ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀, pé àti egungun ìyá ẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ báyìí ló ti dá. Ó túmọ̀ sí wípé kò kí ń ṣe èèyàn ẹ̀yìn ni a jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin. Wọ́n ní amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, ó yẹ ká wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ni ká máa support kò ṣe pé ká sápamọ́ sẹ́yìn àti wípé ó yẹ ká jóbìnrin ọlọ́gbọ́n tó bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ gidi láwùjọ káwa náà lè fẹnu sí kò ṣe pé tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ gidi nǹkan míì làwa máa san òpin ta lélẹ́yìí kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ jàre tòmátò nìkan ló máa rò ṣùgbọ́n nígbà táwọn ọkùnrin gan tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípò tó dára tí wọn náà bá wà ń bẹ̀ ó yẹ kí wọn náà gan lè sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí náà ni bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n wò pé obìnrin ọlọ́gbọ́n lélẹ́yìí wọ́n ní bó ṣe yẹ kí a máa wò lélẹ́yìí ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n wá sọ àwọn kankan tó yẹ kí a máa wò nípa ara wa nítorí pé ó ní àrà tí Ọlọ́run dá mọ́ wa àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n ní ká máa wo ayé ara wa wò ká yẹ ara wa wò ká yẹ̀ wò dáadáa èèyàn ní òkè Oyèwùmí ni mí òkè kí ni nǹkan tí mo lè gbé ṣe kí làwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí n ṣe ó ní nǹkan kan tí Ọlọ́run dá pẹ̀lú mi tí n bá dẹ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí ó dẹ̀ lè ṣe ó lè bọ́ sí àṣeyọrí o ká jókòó ká wò dáadáa pé ìdí tí ó pàtàkì tá a fi wà láyé ká wò ó ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní ká gbàgbọ́ nínú ara wa ẹlòmíì báyìí kò gbàgbọ́ nínú ara ẹ̀ tó bá ti sọ pé gẹ́gẹ́ ò tẹ̀ dáhùn láti mọ òun náà ti gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní àìlè yóò mọ̀ kankan òun náà ti gbà pé òun náà mọ̀ kankan náà nìyẹn àìlè yóò lè jẹ́ kankan láyé òun náà ti gbà pé òun náà lè jẹ́ kankan láyé nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n ká ní rárá èèyàn pàtàkì ni mí èmi náà á sì di ènìyàn pàtàkì ká gbàgbọ́ nínú ara wa pé ibi tẹ́ ènìyàn dé o èmi gan máa débẹ̀ máa tún kọjá ibẹ̀ lọ wọ́n tún wá sọ míì wọ́n ní kí ká rí i pé à ń bùkún ara wa kò ṣe bí ká kàn jókòó sójú kan àti mọ nǹkan ẹyọ kan àti mọ̀ náà nìyẹn wọ́n ní ó yẹ ká máa tẹ̀síwájú sí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ọgbọ́n wa àti nípa ìmọ̀ye wa ká lè bá a máa mọ nǹkan sí bó ti tọ́ àti bó ti yẹ ká lè máa ní ìdàgbàsókè ní gbogbo ọ̀nà wa pátápátá wọ́n wá ní ká wo gbogbo ìkùnà wa báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà láti jẹ́ èèyàn láyé ẹ má jẹ́ kí a wò pé torí àwọn nǹkan tí mo dojúkọ yìí mi ò lè débì kankan wọ́n ní kẹ́ má jẹ́ ká wò bẹ́ẹ̀ àti pé wọ́n tún sọ nǹkan kan wọ́n ní ká dé gèlè má wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ dé gèlè má wo bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ń sọ nǹkan báyẹn má wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ibi tẹ́ ń lọ tààrà yẹn ibẹ̀ gan-an ni kẹ́ ẹ kọjú mọ́ wọ́n tún wá sọ wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ bá àwọn èèyàn lọ́gbọ́n rìn púpọ̀ nínú àwọn obìnrin lè ní àwọn tó rojọ́ èèyàn àwọn tó máa tìyàn ṣubú àwọn tó máa ba ayé èèyàn jẹ́ àwọn tí ò ní rí nǹkan dáadáa láyé èèyàn òun la máa ń bá kẹ́gbẹ́ wọ́n ní kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ká bá àwọn lọ́gbọ́n rìn tá bá bọ́ lọ́gbọ́n rìn ẹ máa wò àwọn náà gan máa dàgbà sínú ọgbọ́n àti òye náà ayé wa gan tún máa ní ìfọ̀n gẹ́gẹ́ ohun bí wọ́n sọ wọ́n ní ká máa ran àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ ní gbogbo ìgbà àwọn tí ò bá ní gan a lè ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún náà a lè ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ kò dìgbà tá a bá lówó tabua bó jẹ́ àwọn aṣọ tó wà nílé tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn tá a wọ̀ a kó papọ̀ ká pákẹ́ ká lọ fún àwọn tó ní àdúrà àwọn gámà àdúrà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n ní ká gbìyànjú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ nígbà bá ní láti ran àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ àti láti rí i pé àwọn èèyàn mókè bó ṣe pé ká máa wò pé eléyìí ó ṣe dáadáa bí ibi iṣẹ́ ni àbí ibi kankan tá a bá tẹ̀ sí bára wa àwọn máa wò pé eléyìí fẹ́ outshine eléyìí fẹ́ dáa jùlọ mi ò nígbà àwọn máa wá ọ̀nà láti fà wọ́n sẹ́yìn tó dáa tó yẹ ká ṣe pé láti wá ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sí i bóyá lẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ bá ti ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sí yẹn gan èyí náà rọra yín lọ́wọ́ ni torí ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ bí táwọn ọmọ wa ti máa pàdé àwọn ọmọ bí táwọn ọmọ wa máa lọ àwa gan fúnra wa ń kọ́ ó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n tún ní ká gbìyànjú láti rí i pé a ṣe dáadáa ní gbogbo ọ̀nà wa eléyìí tó wá kẹ́yìn wọ́n ní ká máa dúpẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa dúpẹ́ ká máa mú inú ara wa dùn ká má kàn jókòó sójú kan káwò pé ayé ti parẹ́ irọ́ ẹ mú inú ara yín dùn tẹ́ bá mú inú ara yín dùn kó tó fà tẹ́lómi fi ń láìsàn oríṣiríṣi nìyẹn lóòótọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń dojúkọ pọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin nínú ilé níta ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní kẹ́ má jà wò yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká máa jẹ́ kí inú ara wa dùn dáadáa ká sì máa dúpẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin ẹ jẹ́ ọlọ́gbọ́n kó lè kí gbogbo nǹkan kó lè bá a dá kó sì lè ní ìtẹ̀síwájú ká máa sọ lọ àkókò nígbà wá láyè ẹ ṣeun gan ni.
This society gives my body a cause for debate. Makes my body a walking reminder of my place in this society. So this society has turned my body into a house of limitations. Into a house where all my dreams and aspirations are reduced to age, class, black, woman, religion, cripple, sickle, too fat, too thin, too poor to dream, too irrelevant to be seen. And not even enough thick skin could prepare me for this. This is how society reduces me, reduces you, breaks you into bits of indecision. But right here on this crossroad of decision, follow your intuition. Do not despair, do not fear to do what is right. Do not lose sight of the bigger picture. For these dreams you nurture are not of today, but that of the future. So teach your legs to walk out from conversation that threatens your conviction. Teach your hands to pull out from societal limitation, the days of futuristic inclination. Teach your mouth to speak up, speak out, rebuke doubt, rebuke reasons why your dreams could go south. Teach your eyes to stay fixated on the goal. Teach your mind to focus as you go. See, dreams needs no permission from neither race, religion, height, nor size to decide its medium of coming true. So when next society gives your body a cause for debate, teach your body to give it back. Your Excellency. It's such an honor to be in your presence today. Mommy, it's such an honor. The Senator and everyone in the audience, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries, please, due to the poverty of time, permit me to stand on the firmly established existing protocol. The title of my spoken word piece proper is What Society Says and What I Have to Say. And without further ado, here it goes. Society says the woman is the weaker sex, that her meekness, sweetness is nothing but a display of weakness, that her emotions are unnecessary, yet her existence is necessary for satisfaction, reproduction, and even recreation. Society says a woman should know her place, and her place is behind every great man, behind every great cosmetic can, behind every closed door. Society says a woman's place is not in the boardroom or the courtroom, that her place is in the bedroom, the kitchen, the garden, and wherever. As long as it is within the confinement of a home, society says a woman's place is the home. Society says it is okay to fly, but not too high, not too out there, not too revealing, not past the glass ceiling, not past the law, not past the iron bars, the bar, even her nerves to dream. Society says it is okay to dream, but hands are a handful of limitations. Society says it is okay to lead, but questions her leadership inclination. Society is why she's on the news, subject to rape, subject to abuse, why her body lays lifeless at thought avenues, subdued, broken, and beaten into immobility. Society is why her gender is treated like a liability. Well, society says what society says, and I say what I say, and I say the woman is human. Not less human, not a trophy. Not some prize to pride over masculinity. Her femininity is not fragility. Forged from bones, head to skin tone, her grace, grit radiates even to her bones. Yes! A breathing piece of art, yet no, she's no mundane artistic piece. No, she is God's masterpiece. She is flawless. Dear society, it's about time. It's about time you allow this truth that this biased status quo you built to suit yourself is by itself crumbling. Your flawed, perfect picture of pink and blue is an illusion. One that color graded us into classes of limitation, a system that projects creation as one that subjects a set to sheer degradation. Dear society, we want our share of the future. And this time, we are not even asking, we are taking. And to round up, I have this piece I would want every one of us to take home as a souvenir. Because of the theme of the event, purpose. Life no supposed straight like ruler. If it is, then your life is not only short but shorter, smaller even than the journeys that makes you a fighter, soldier. Life supposed to rough with a little rough on the edge. Life is not only supposed to bless you but stress you, challenge you into several versions of yourself. See, life will teach you that the fast pace do not always win the race, that the wise is not always right, and the strong do not always win the fight. Yet life is never too risky for the tipsy. Life is easy for those without inhibitions, those drunk on passion, those craving to run their race with smiles on their face, daring to ace at whatever they do. Still, life will come through for you when you become one with living. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Hafsat Hauer. That was a very fantastic one. Women are doing a lot of things, indeed very beautiful things. That's right.
caveat out. So I'm not a politician. But with what I saw today, this is fantastic. And this should be taken around Nigeria. This is not about dividing rights or distributing whatever. This is life. When I saw these little children, these upcoming, these young children, they fully have an understanding of prevention of cancer, treatment of cancer, what to look out for. This is life. A lot of women, even men, they work so hard only for their lives to be cut short by this terrible sickness. But now you understand how to test, how to check by yourself. And these children are now game changers. They are ambassadors. This is amazing.
We are advocates against breast cancer. We've been trained to create awareness and to enlighten people about breast cancer. We are not here to scare or frighten anyone, but to let everyone have the knowledge of this deadly scourge called breast cancer.
Breast cancer. Breast cancer is an abnormal cell growth in the breast.
Breast cancer is when the breast cells mutate and become cancerous cells that multiply and form tumors.
Breast cancer typically affects women, and people assigned female at birth. Women aged 50 and above are more at risk, but it can also affect men and younger women.
Here with me is
we are also advocates against breast cancer.
Now, we are here to teach you how to perform your own breast self-examination. Firstly, breast self-examination is an early detection tool. It is something a woman does at home to look for any unusual changes in her breast. It is the cheapest and easiest way to look for any symptoms of breast cancer. How to be breast aware? For those that are still menstruating, 2 to 5 days after menstruation, check your breast. For those that are not menstruating, choose a day in a month to check your breast. What to look for during your own breast examination? If there's any changes in the shape and the size of the breast, any unusual pain in the breast, any lump or thickening in the breast, any changes in the skin of the breast, ensure you see a doctor.
How to do your own breast self-examination. You stand in front of a mirror, off your clothes, unhook your bra, ensure you are naked. Observe your breast to see any unusual changes like skin discoloration, nipple dimpling, rashes or visible differences in the sizes of the two breasts. How to check your right breast. You place your right hand at the back of your head and place your 3 middle fingers starting from the armpit to the breast in a circular motion. Add more pressure to the collarbone to see if there's any lump or thickening in the breast, and press the nipple to see if there's any discharge of liquid substance. How to check your left breast. You place your left hand at the back of your head and place your 3 middle fingers starting from the armpit to the breast in a circular motion. Add more pressure to the collarbone to see if there's any lump or thickening in the breast, and press the nipple to see if there's any discharge of liquid substance. If there is, please try to see a doctor.
Take notes. Not all breast pain are cancerous, but ensure you see a doctor if you discover any changes. Nevertheless, breast cancer doesn't kill as people think. One, it's at the safer side when it is being detected earlier. That is why we say early detection saves lives. Breast cancer.
Giving hope, saving lives.
Breast cancer.
Giving hope, saving lives.
Breast come.
Giving hope, saving lives.